And with that, we're live.
Oh wait, we are?
Yeah, we're live now. Congratulations. Welcome to the channel, by the way.
Oh, we've only got 2 people.
That's okay. Toaster's on our way.
Alright.
Welcome to the Lost Mine of Fendelver. I really don't have anything prepared for this intro. I need to fix that. There she is. I need to fix that in the future.
Yeah, this is the actual last session. If we do one more, I'm going to tear someone's arms off.
Yep, I will. If for whatever god awful reason we fail to end this session here, we fail to end this module here. We are absolutely. I've prepared a script to conclude the story in such a way that it does not entail the party in any future modules. Do not worry, nobody dies.
Mosquito Man just becomes the king of the world.
Bulwark. Bulwark dies of old age.
Mosquito Man becomes a boss. In fact, a lower deity, so he can't die.
Okay. So with that, does anybody want to start the recap?
Last time we walked into a wyvern being stabbed. That was fun.
Yep. Start.
We smacked a dragon in the ass. And I can't remember what else.
Since you last...
I think we ended off with Venom Fang.
Yep.
Yeah, we ended with Venom Fang leaving the fight after we beat him up a bunch.
Basically...
Me and Eagle nearly died.
Yeah, there was a pretty significant altercation in the woods as you were on your way to Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah,
Yep.
we nearly died.
We left. He targeted Desert Eagle because he decided to yell at him earlier.
And hurt his feelings pretty badly.
Desert Eagle almost died and proceeded to not be there for part of the fight. The only reason his character survived is because my character basically shoved 8 pounds of cheese down his throat while getting assaulted by a dragon.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
That's the whole reason.
Well, I shot him inside the mouth.
Honestly, we were very close to just leaving your character, Desert Eagle. Because you were in a pretty dismal area. And it's like, if I didn't have cheese...
I didn't stab... No, I shot the dragon in the mouth. And at the dragon, I think it was like in the side, and then I jumped on him. Pulled a King Kong maneuver that they did on Godzilla and stabbed him in the mouth.
Yeah, Venom Thing did not have a good time that fight. He got plenty of good hits, but he ultimately lost the fight.
Yeah, he ended up running away before. But before he could do that, he nearly killed me and the eagle.
I'm gonna be completely honest, if you had just left my character, I would have not blamed you.
Yeah.
I would have been entirely uncaring. I'm not the type who gets mad when their character dies.
Yeah.
Good to know. Noted killed Deagle's characters.
Okay, don't be a dick.
Don't worry. I'll only kill your character if it makes narrative sense to do so. Or, you throw yourself into a 1v30 encounter with a bunch of goblins. Which is still my favorite thing.
I've never done that once.
Which is still my favorite thing. I can still TPK entire parties with just goblins. Goblins are a lot more dangerous than people give them credit for.
I didn't take any damage from goblins. I just disengage and run them out.
Or shoot them with a gun.
Yeah, we're out of bullets, though.
Yeah. Goblin Blaster 9000. It's just an M134.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a Vickers machine gun.
Alright, which one am I missing? The D8. There it is. Right, so with that, I believe we're ready. For session initiative. So everyone, enter roll 20, where we have our actual dice roller.
Oh, yeah, that's my 20 for the thing.
Yeah.
I grabbed my actual dice, but they're worthless.
I completely forgot. 20.
Otherwise, we'll just have to use the honor system.
No, let's use the dice roller.
Honor system broken. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Information was saved. I don't need to reset it again.
Yay!
So it's D20?
Yes, D20 plus your initiative modifier.
Loading in. I don't care that I'm not.
13
Okay.
plus.
I don't
Is
care that I'm not supported, bro. Let me roll a d20.
Okay, so it's a 16.16.
Which is still hilarious. I don't understand how it did that. How it gets these weird decimals.
I rolled in that one.
Boy, I hope this isn't telling of what all other nonsense will be in this session.
That's what I was about to say. I hope this isn't indicative of what's about to happen to me.
Yeah, that would be utterly terrible.
I
Deagle,
know.
Deagle, how you coming along?
I'm still at 12 HP. Should I set it back to max, or is it be or do we leave off?
You can go ahead. You can go ahead and we can go ahead and say we've taken a short
You
rest.
healed? Okay.
Yeah, taking it. You can take a short or a long rest. Like a long rest is 8 hours, so that'll give Volgar Stern time to get away, or prepare whatever defenses may be appropriate for a group of mercenaries charging at him.
I think we should just get out. Forget resting.
Just
I'm
run.
I'm at 23 HP.
I just set myself
Ow.
back to max.
What do you mean how? I got some bitch slapped by a dragon.
You should be lower. You were in the negatives.
Oh, I think you shoved cheese down my throat.
Yeah, but it
You
only
should be at
heals
8
one.
hit points.
Yeah,
And how the hell am I at 23 hit points?
I don't know.
because you weren't here to update your sheet.
I don't even remember what I was doing last session.
Yeah, because you left.
No, I literally have no idea what happened last session.
Moving on, we have an important question. Are you or are you not taking a long rest?
I don't think we should.
But
We have
so
one
should I
vote
just
against.
set myself back to 12?
What?
I'm not gonna do short rest. So I'm resetting myself back to 12 HP. I'll find something to heal myself on later.
Okay, so no short rest? I hear 2 votes.
Not for me.
Yeah, no short
Yeah.
rest.
Alright then. Let's
I still have a fire arrow in my inventory.
Alright, so let's
I should
go.
probably remove it.
So, following...
wait.
so,
We're gonna get copyright strike because we said let's
I didn't do... Ah, shit. You know, I don't think quoting people is enough to get you copyright struck.
yeah.
But just to be safe, I won't do it again. Now, onward. So, Deagle, we're still waiting for your session initiative in roll 20.
I completely forgot we were doing roll 20.
Yes, we are doing roll 20 for the duration of this campaign because I do not want to buy any more modules on it. Though if they're having an amazing deal, I might consider it. I do have some burn money to work with.
Yeah.
If you buy the module, can you download it?
I don't know. That'd be really convenient though. That'd be awesome to know. They could just make a. Okay. Waiting.
I forgot the slash.
Yes.
Do a monocle dash and whatever this is on the frickin'
Well.
dragon.
Okay, so yeah, I drew a mustache, a monocle, and a goatee on Venom Fang.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can draw on the page.
I know.
So, with that, collecting Karakoa and her mom from just like from just having a good time, just vibing, while you guys are busy fighting a deadly animal, recovering them, and following Kariko's mom's lead. You eventually wind up at the somewhat imposing but not completely well maintained walls of Cragmaw Keep. It looks unguarded. It looks like it's seen better days.
This is where we suspect Stern is, right?
This is where Kariko's mom last heard he was going.
I'm going to boldly enter, say, "Yo, Stern, you here?"
Okay, hold on. Okay, so you're just gonna walk right in?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
have no ill intent. I'm not going to attack him.
All right, one
Bulwark
second.
just kind
I know he's a good person.
All right,
Wait, when did this occur?
just
What
now.
happened?
He has good character.
He
That's
died?
what I'm.
I thought the
I
entire
blew us
idea was
up.
that-
I literally blew us up. He could have killed any of us at that time,
Okay,
and he just didn't. And he brought me the bird.
okay,
That
so
doesn't mean
Toaster.
he's a good person. That just
It
means he's not
does.
a. It just means he's not a dick.
So
He's a
Toaster,
good person.
you make it all the way to. You make it all the way to the front porch before. What's your passive? Actually, go ahead and roll perception.
Boy, that's a lot of stuff.
I don't know how to hide stuff in Roll20 yet. 8.
I'm blind.
Okay, so you don't see shit, so you just keep going.
What the hell
Oh
is
my
that
God.
weird octopus bird creature in the middle?
I don't know. Maybe you'll find out later. So you're just walking in, and already you can hear this whole keep just coming to life around you. As you cross into the first hallway, you become aware of 2 goblins, one on each side, both of them holding spears and wearing surprisingly well-made chainmail, like it was actually made for them.
I'm gonna try to use charisma.
What? Okay. Okay. This is fine.
Dude, so I'm trying to persuade them not to shoot you.
They have spears. How can they shoot you?
In this case, stab them, but I have got them.
You can totally shoot someone with a spear. That's what
I
the
tried-
Chinese did.
It's not shooting someone.
They're holding
I'm
spears.
sorry, I have gun on the brain for some reason.
No, seriously, that's how guns were invented.
No, it's not a crossbow, and crossbow bolts are significantly smaller than spears. Anyway, moving on, back to the session. We're not talking about guns right now.
Aw.
Anyhow,
Shame.
I'm going to try my best to do charisma, so
What-
let's see if
yeah,
I
so-
succeed before I roll. Well,
Yeah, so-
before I try.
Hold on, real quick. Desert Eagle, can you move your token?
Why?
I'm just wondering if you can. Looks like it.
Ooh! I succeed!
Why?
This is really good.
Ooh!
I'm going...
Okay, what do you want to say? What do you want to say to them?
EP poo poo.
I was just wondering if Stern is here. If not, we'll take our leave. Don't worry, we won't cause any issues. We're just making a house call to see if he's here. If he's here, could you bring him out so we can talk to him? If not, we'll just go. No problems.
The 2 goblins look at each other. They're wearing this expression, that's like halfway mistrusting, halfway like what happened, what's going on. Before finally, wait here. One of them just holds up a hand. Oh, sorry, I went to the wrong window. And just carefully, and just walks this way, carefully here, and goes through this door. You can hear the sound of a goblin talking to another goblin. Before he returns, puts his spear pointed right back at your chest. Okay, I got one. I got someone going off to go see what's what.
Alright, thank you, sir. Do you want us to wait here or outside?
I'm gonna roll a wisdom save. Goblins are not used to people being nice and polite to them, so you are actually at risk of doing some psychic damage. Okay, he's fine.
His head does not explode out of politeness.
So this goblin just walks in here. You hear him talking to someone. Bulwark and Crochet, you can actually hear this conversation. It's like, what do we do? There's a human in there asking about the captain. Well, he's doing what? He's asking to see the captain. Well, what did you say? I said someone to go ask the doctor. Well, where are they now? They're in the hallway just outside. The door opens again. I keep going to the wrong window. Goblin comes out with a bandit archer. All right, what do you want the captain for?
Well, I just want to talk to him because my birds, pointing outward, to where the Kenku are.
Caracol waves.
Yeah. On the way there, they got attacked by a wyvern, and some of them got murdered, and I was wondering if we could talk to him and warn him that not only is there a terrible bounty on him, but also, I was wondering if he had a good idea for, where the birds might hold up so that they'll be safe.
We go beat the shit out of a giant lizard.
We
Incidentally,
also fought a dragon.
what are Bulwark and Crochet doing while this conversation is happening?
I'm just standing outside like, is this actually working?
You know,
I'm just staring at all, just like, what?
You know, I thought there was going to be a lot more injuries involved in this. How about you?
I thought we were gonna see blood. Apparently, apparently all I'm hearing is goblins confusion.
You know what? Ben's just like, you know what? Come with me.
Thank you, sir. As he politely walks.
So he's leading you on. So he's leading on. One moment. Yeah, he's leading you on, which means I need you to make a dexterity save.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm gonna trip and fall.
He's fine.
Trip and fall.
No, I'm fine.
Dang it.
Okay, so here's what happens. Because this building is in worse repair than you thought it was because the floor almost immediately falls out from under you as you're walking down this hall. It didn't trigger when a goblin walked over it because goblins are fairly light, but the weight of 2 humanoids walking across it. So since you saved, I'm just going ahead and rolling the damage. You take 5 bludgeoning damage when you hit the ground. So does the bandit.
It didn't work?
No, it did work. That damage was halved.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you take 5 bludgeoning damage from the fall. Bandit is looking a little bit annoyed. Yeah, the keep isn't in great repair. Actually, I'm going to check how much health they have. How badly damaged should this guy be? He's fine.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna lie, I was kind of imagining to him that he just kind of implode.
He's not a
as
cultist.
soon as-
Yeah. So he works his way up out of the floor, helps you up into the next room. Whereupon you, Mosquito Man, observe this disgusting creature currently chained to the wall. It's a very loose chain, and as soon as you enter, it actually comes slithering straight towards you. But the bandit just raises his hands like, nope, stop, Kyle, stop.
Spearman's
And
like,
it just
what is
goes.
that?
Oh, that's a Grick. We found it when we moved in. Anyhow, not important. Captain's this way, and he continues on. He continues on through the keep. Goblin does step out of the previous room to keep an eye on Kyle.
Mhm.
Bulwark, Crochet, you have some friends of your own to deal with.
Okay.
Absolutely incredulous about what's going on. You have attracted a small crowd of creatures that are all just standing in the doorway watching you.
Yeah,
They-
I just look back at him like a bird, like only a bird can.
Just kind of wave at him.
Karakoa is waving excitedly. Karakoa's mom just grabs her hands like, no. Shh. The bandit
Kind of move
waves.
lines.
The three goblins just look even closer. Like, nobody is this friendly to goblins. Nobody ever. So, is that all?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just staring at them like only a bird can.
All right.
Just kind of like hanging out, taking a nap or something. I don't know.
You could try patching yourself up too if you wanted, with
Yeah,
leaves and stuff.
I'll ask if they have any medical supplies.
I roll persuasion, please.
Yep. What's my persuasion stat? Let me check.
It's charisma. Whatever your charisma modifier is.
I'm just seeing if I have efficiency. Okay. That's not the roll, by the way.
That looks like the roll to me.
No, I clicked the button. I didn't actually add anything.
That's all right.
Yeah, +2. Okay, that's the roll.
I mean, I have a bandage here. The bandage just like, I have a bandage here. One of the goblins just takes it right out of his hand, stuffs it into his pocket. No medical supplies. Crochet,
Yes.
what do you do?
I am currently sitting down so I can take a short rest.
Okay. It's like, hold on, I'm gonna take a nap.
I'm like, hold on, I'm taking a nap. Screw this.
I'll do the same one up.
We have beds.
Like we have bedrolls, so I just took out mine.
He just angrily gets into a sleeping bag.
Not even angrily, just calmly.
He just like calmly gets in a
I
sleeping
just kind
bag.
of imagine
right in front
it's
of
like
them.
one of those magical girl transformation scenes, except that he just hops into a sleeping bag and just takes a nap.
All right. So, Mosquito Man,
Okay, regain it, spell slot.
Yeah.
you're being led. You're being led the rest of the way through the keep, and there's another goblin. There's another goblin blocking the door. Like, you can actually see Kyle the Grick just kind of curling around his scone from where you're standing. So it's obviously not a super well maintained building, but you've kind of got that impression when you fell through the floor.
Yeah.
All right, I want to warn you about Stanley. He's a bit of an asshole. Oi,
Okay.
Stan! Someone's here to see the captain. And he's asleep again. Okay, great. Captain's behind the door. Just go right in. I gotta keep an eye. I gotta keep an eye on your friends there.
All right. Thank you. As I walk
Okay.
in.
And he just walks off. So, what awaits you in this room is actually somewhat morbid. Volgar Stern is currently laying under a blood-soaked blanket, barely breathing, while a dragon cultist is busy cleaning off a knife and actually at the moment grinding various plants in a mortar and pestle, trying to make some solution.
The hell happened there?
Can I roll intelligence? Well, can I roll, like... What is it to know if they're... Can I try to figure out what kind of thing they're making?
What skill do you want to use to do that? This is plants, so it could be nature.
Oh,
I
that's
think
true.
survival.
It could be survival, it could be medicine, it could be nature, it could be insight, it could be anything. Or alternatively, you could just ask.
I'll just ask, actually.
Roll persuasion.
I'll just talk.
Roll persuasion, please.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find it. There we go. It's at this time that I realize that charisma is not exactly my best stat.
Neither is mine.
Oh, that's pretty
Actually,
good.
my worst stat's Constitution.
Okay, so
I have a +0.
all right, so a 17. So the dragon cultist, like he barely looks up. He barely looks up. Like there was a goblin that came in ahead. That came in ahead of you to let you know that let everyone know he was coming. He just looks over, goes right back to his work. It's an anti-venom.
Is he okay? Like, did this happen because of the dragon we beat up, or?
It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. Both his animal and that wretched thing were present. He is bit. At this point, he just takes this mashed up stuff, just starts pouring it into an alembic. Why don't you do something useful? Sit down over there. He points to the corner, and out of my way so I can continue operating.
Is he conscious?
Looking at Stern, if he is, he's barely so.
I'm just gonna say, okay, I wish you luck. I'll just wait
Sit in
here
the corner.
till he wakes.
Okay.
Take a short rest. We're all taking short rests.
Okay. Everyone is taking short rests. So, narrative declaration. Crochet, bulwark.
Yes.
The goblins don't care where you sleep. They don't give a shit about you.
Congratulations.
The bandit, on the other hand, was like, you guys look way too tired to be sleeping outside. Why don't you come in?
So I just like look at him, drop the sleeping bag.
Yeah. No. Hold on. Oh crap. Yeah. There's a room down to the south if you prefer a more open air place to sleep. We've got cots. It's not much better than where you are, but at the very least, you're not on the doorstep.
Brings down the value of the place.
Yeah. We don't need beggars sleeping on our porch.
Get out of the. I just get out of the bedroll. I put it away, and I'm like, okay, I'm going inside then.
All right then. So I'm just going to go ahead and move your tokens to where you would be now.
I was going to do that, but okay, if I could ever remove them, if it wasn't on the drawing tool.
Now you guys are just hanging out here.
Fine, you know what? This is just going over here for some reason.
Yeah, there are bedrolls on the floor. Maybe I should zoom out on the stream page so the entire map is in view. There we go. So yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah, as you guys finish your long rest. Well, short
Do I
rest.
get my spell slots back?
What class are you playing as?
I'm a ranger, but I had spell slots due to something. I don't remember what.
Moment.
I have absorb elements, cure wounds, and long.
Right.
I don't remember how I have spells. I need to look through that.
Well, rangers I think get spellcasting at second level.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how many
You
of those
could-
you get back with a short rest.
You could pick a spell in the future if you play ranger again. To teleport through trees.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that existed.
It's more useful if you're a smaller character, though, because you have to be able to actually fit in the tree.
And this is why I wanted to be something from Legend of Zelda. Not only could I walk through the trees. I am a tree.
I'll allow you to. I'll allow you to restore 2 spell slots. How about that? Because I'm not. I don't want to
Okay.
commit a large portion of the stream to digging through the rules, looking for spell regeneration.
Okay. I have now gained 2 spell slots.
Yep.
How much HP do we recover from short rests? Is it like a
It's
hit
one.
dice roll?
Yes, it's a hit dice. It's a hit dice roll. So everybody gets health back too. Don't forget that. According to how many hit dice you want to burn.
I am going to do 1.
Okay.
Nice. Still not well off, but I'm just there to talk.
Yep. So, Toaster has recovered 5 hit points. You guys can handle your health on your own time. We're going to move the story forward.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Alright.
So, Toaster, the better part of this hour you've spent sitting in this room has been mostly this dragon cultist running around using various alchemical devices, occasionally swearing under his breath, and then having to restart the mixture more than once.
Oof.
But finally, after about 40 minutes, he manages, just barely, based on his reaction, to produce a viable antivenom, which he then brings over to the now sleeping Stern.
I just realized I just realized where he was. I could
he-
not see him first. I thought he was part of the map.
Stern has a stealth check.
Uh,
Okay.
On the map.
Succeeded.
Yeah. So after taking this antivenom, pouring it down Stern's throat, there's a cough and a convulsion, and then Stern's just still. There's a moment of panic on the cultist's face before Stern's breathing comes back much, much steadier. Looks like he's sleeping calmly now. Thank the gods.
Is he gonna be alright?
He'll be a bit sore in the morning, but he'll live. That's all we can ask for at this stage.
He's like, we should give him better blankets that aren't coated in his own blood. That
I
might make
agree.
him sick.
If you have blankets to donate, I would gladly take them.
Have a bedroll.
Close enough. You have lost your bedroll. The cultist takes it, brings it over to his work table, and with your help, because this is a very awkward piece of fabric, cuts it wide open, and just lays it on Stern. Now we wait. We wait until the captain. He sits bolt upright. And okay.
That works.
I wave over pleasantly, smile on my face, even though it's hidden by my mask. I'm like, hello, Stern. How are you today?
He just raises one of his clawed hands. You.
We fought a dragon.
You just watch him squint. Like his expression changes from that of his expression changes from like this for a moment it's blind rage. Then it's confusion. Then it's some combination of the two, and now it's a combination of both of those two and shock. Hold on. So he starts trying to get up, and immediately the cultist pushes him back down. No, sir. You need to get your strength back. I'm fine. You are not.
No,
you
you
are
should
most
rest.
certainly not.
And he's like, by the way, I'm not here to kill you or anything, so you don't have to worry about it.
He reluctantly lays back down.
So I'm
Where
like,
am I?
anyhow.
Where am I? Cragmosser. Where's the wyvern? Where's my beast? Your beast was last seen being dragged off to Thunder Tree. Regrettably, I don't think there's much left of him to recover.
I can confirm. I was there. That's where we first encountered the dragon to save our Kenku house. And,
Well,
your
that got his
wyvern was
attention.
kind of impaled.
That got his attention. He starts trying to force himself out of bed again, but in his weakened state, the cultist is able to hold him down.
They attacked the Kenku's family. The dragon ate
they
a few
fine?
of them.
Are they fine now?
The mom and Karakoa, yeah, but the others aren't there anymore.
Oh.
Hi, Night.
Hi, we are in the middle of a stream.
Oh, a D&D stream, I believe.
Yep,
Yep.
It is Friday night. So, Bulwark and Crocia, with your short rest taken care of, I don't suppose you'd like a tour of the keep. One of the goblins just looks up in disbelief at the idiocy that this bandit is presenting.
So I get up and say,
What?
and then I look at the goblin.
I think your mic cut out. I didn't catch what you said to the bandit.
Yeah, I didn't either.
The bandit, I said, I told the bandit, sure, why not? And then I just look at the goblin.
The goblin's expression is that of perfect confusion. Like, is that a perfect confusion? The guard, meanwhile, looks at Bulwark, who is just still lying on the floor. Perfect! Splendid! Do you both want the tour, or should we just go one at a time?
I'm going to go make sure my mosquito friend isn't doing something stupid.
Splendid! Greel, one of the goblins, just glares at him. Why don't you take our lovely Loxodon friend over to the captain, since apparently a lot of people have appointments with him today that I was not informed of.
What is this, a doctor's office?
Well, I mean, he is badly injured, so I guess right now it kind of is. One of the goblins is just burying his face in his hands, like, why are you giving away this information?
I just I'm like, okay. Saying that hyperbolically, but
It works.
it's true. That's actually kind of concerning.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out if I can, like, differentiate. Shit. Okay. I was trying to figure out if I could make like this bandit. Aha!
Huh?
I can change his color to green. And this is okay, so Crocia. This is the man currently giving you a tour of the place. So he will. So try to stay close
I
to him.
literally have seen no difference in any of these.
The one, not even the one next to you, that is now green.
No.
I'm just gonna move my way to the.
Oh, okay. Now I see it.
Okay.
It took a while, but yes, now I see that he's very
Okay.
green.
And then Desert Eagle. This is This was Greel, I think it was.
Yeah.
The orange goblin. Rolling his eyes. He's like, excellent. I'll show you around. And so the red brand bandit begins going around. The goblin, of course, rolls his eyes. Like, fine.
What?
Before bringing you to a hole in the floor, Bulwark. As you can see, people are clumsy and fat and stupid and set off the floor. You will have to be careful. That goblin goes over. Sorry, on the wrong monitor again. Opens the door and shuts it as he goes through. There, mind you, there's just a hole in front of it.
So,
All right.
I'm just kind of staring at it like, huh.
That is indeed a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, just 1 second there, Crochet. I know where you are. And this is the banquet hall. This is the banquet hall. It's used to entertain guests long before we got here, but it's kind of fallen apart, so we're using it as a makeshift lunchroom.
I give him like an
Sorry?
No. I was giving him an educated nod. Like, yes, I understand perfectly.
All right. And if we go over here, as you're walking through, a number of goblins are eyeing you suspiciously. and as we go around here, we of course reach the back door, where Martin is currently keeping watch. Martin, shut up, Steve. I'm on duty. Okay, Martin is a little bit of a shitbag right now. Well work.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything more than admire this hole?
I suppose I move forward.
Okay. How do you want to proceed with that? There's currently a hole between you and the door you're trying to get through.
I could try and jump, but elephants can't really do that.
Perhaps.
Hmm. So I'm trying to think about like how to get past this hole. Are
Well, I
there
mean, conceivably, you could climb out the other side.
Oh wait, you're
It's
right.
not super. It's not super deep. It's a collapsed floor that basically fell into a. What would the word be? It's not a basement. Crawl space.
Crawl space, yeah.
I guess I just kind of go in and climb out the other side. Yeah.
Okay, going in, crawling out the other side into the room. Roll me a dexterity save.
My dexterity stat +3.
Oh no.
21.
Okay. You feel a mighty shove from behind as there's this weird tentacle thing with a beak curling around a cone. It's taken special interest in you, and you found the goblin that's supposed to be leading you around the castle, who has obviously just tried to shove you into it. But he basically braced himself against you the same way Wesley did against Fezzik the Giant and the Princess Bride. It just didn't work.
Huh.
Friendly fellow.
This is the goblin greeting of opening doors and cleverly dodging traps. Yes. Yeah, not convincing at all. I would have made you roll a insight check on that, but
I just kind
he
of
rolled a natural 1.
I just kind of look at him and then just shrug my shoulders and go, "All right."
Anyway, that's Kyle. He points at the Grick, of course. That's Kyle. Follow me.
I have the strange temptation to punch Kyle.
Do you want to?
Hang on.
Oh,
Give me. I'm going to flip a coin.
Seems like a bad idea.
Do we punch
Yeah.
Kyle? Does Kyle have a punchable face?
All right. Which side? Heads or tails?
Let's go tails. Kyle's all tails.
Okay, so I'm not going to be punching Kyle.
Okay. Okay, so Mosquito Man.
What?
Yeah.
Crack you two. Why? I
Volgar
thought it
Stern
was a
seems to
friendly
be
exchange.
Volgar Stern seems to be building up his strength gradually, and you've had time to you've had time during your short rest to explain the whole situation, and he has had time to explain a little bit of the situation as well.
Ooh.
So I can whisper this information to you, or we can hold off on your turn until the rest of your party inevitably arrives in the same room and introduce it all at once.
What?
Nah, you can introduce it to me and then introduce it to them again.
This is Volgar Stern. He's injured. This is Volgar Stern. He's injured.
Okay, that was a test. Did you get that one, Toaster?
And what?
Roll 20.
No. Just send me it in Discord.
Yeah, that'd probably be easier. And I really need to purge these. Okay.
You.
Okay.
You?
So in the meantime, what are you and Bulwark and Crusher? What are you guys doing?
Currently just following my new tour guide.
Okay. He is going. So, okay. So you've kind of wound up in the pantry.
Mm-hmm.
We'll call this the pantry. You kind of wound up in the pantry, so he's just showing you all of the lovely food, giving you access to all of their rations.
Oh, God. Smart fellow.
He is just having a good time. He rarely gets to talk to another human being. He's surrounded by goblins, and you guys decided to talk to him instead of just shooting at him. So he's having a really good time.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm just still following him. Like, yeah.
I mean, it's a bird,
like-
too, an Aarakocra. He's not used to that.
Yeah. And Bulwark, you have
Yeah.
acquired a new event.
Mm-hmm.
As this goblin continued through the next door, expecting you to follow.
I follow him.
Cool. Do so and roll me a Constitution save.
Alright.
By the way, where is Karako and her mom? Are they still outside?
Yeah,
or
they're just playing outside.
sleeping?
They're just playing outside
Okay.
in the trees.
Rat bastard. Why? This is supposed to be the thing you're good at, Bulwark. Why do you keep failing?
I don't know.
There you go. Sorry that took me so long, Toaster. Okay, just had to make sure. All right, so so what happens to you, Bulwark, as you walk through the door? You get punched in the stomach and winded by your tour guide. There's a red brand ruffian bandit friend who hasn't fully gotten the message that we are not killing our guests. Who sees this goblin punch an elephant man in the chest, whom he actually has heard reports of being extremely dangerous, and he draws a sword. The other goblin in immediate earshot, noticing this, also rushes in.
Oh, no.
Fellas, I'm not here to kill people today, so unless you put your swords away, we're gonna have some problems. Why
Roll
am I
a
talking
persuasion.
next? Alright. Wrong. 15.
Okay.
That might be good enough.
So the bandit. Okay, so far I'm rolling them one at a time because there's a bunch of stuff going on. The bandit. Oh, all right. Backs off. The goblins. See how they do? Well, one of the goblins backs off. It's like, fine. The other goblin, notably angry that he would have to fight an elephant man by himself, stops being a jackass for 3 seconds. It's this way to the captain. Before just continuing.
He does not want to fight Bulwark by himself.
No, he knows that would be stupid.
He would be. He would be flung like a bag of
He'd
shit.
be flung out of the dungeon.
It'd be like Goofy going. "Ah!"
Every Team Rocket outro in a nutshell.
Asshole Goblin is blasting off again. Actually, it'd be a funny recurring character, just asshole Goblin.
Yeah, why not?
He is entirely immortal, so he can't die, but he's not very physically strong.
If he takes 7 hit points of damage, he just goes flying off into the sun. And nobody knows how he keeps coming back.
Asshole Goblin and blasting off again. Oh, that'd be.
All right,
Is this our new recurring character?
maybe.
Please.
Okay, so
Yeah, we'll keep him.
so to move forward, almost everyone is in the same room now. Grilm, the goblin, upon recognizing that there is now a tour guide covered in breadcrumbs, following a bird who is probably also slightly covered in breadcrumbs, glares at his companion. I'm going to my post. Fuck y'all. And just storms off.
Asshole Goblin blasting off again.
Oh, it's fine. That's just the way that Grilm gets when we have visitors. We don't get visitors very often. Anyhow, up next is Stanley. I'm going to be honest with you. Stanley is a bit of an acquired taste.
Still asleep.
He is also an asshole Goblin.
Oh no! Stanley isn't a goblin. Stanley's a human being like me. He is an acquired taste, however. So, do you guys want to go first and see what that's about, or do you want me to butter him up?
Sure, why not? I'll go see him. I'll go say hi.
All right, splendid. He's right behind that curtain, and he points to the north.
Oh god.
I walk in.
Immediately, a plated arm slams across your path. Oi! Where do you think you're going?
See the captain.
Under whose allowance? Not mine.
I just kind of grab the guy from behind the curtain. This fella.
Well. Hi, Stanley. You're a private. I'm a commander. Get back to your post now. Yes, sir. And he zooms out. He's not dealing with it. I don't like you, elephant. I don't like you. I don't like your bird friend. I don't like whatever else is going on around here, but I can't. The captain has said if a particular man in a particular mask shows up asking for him, we're supposed to let him in. And for whatever reason, you don't strike me as a man in a particular mask.
You mean my Why am I talking in a southern accent? You know what? Screw it. I'm running with it. You mean my friend Mosquito Face?
Yeah, he's the one.
Cool, I'm with him.
Roll me persuasion check.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Bumper knuckle.
Was that a 4?
That is a 4.
You know? I guess that about makes sense. Hey, what's your armor class?
17.
Oh boy.
If he hits an 18 or above, I'm going to piss his pants.
He's like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right. Go on in. That's what I thought. And as soon as you turn your, oh my god, as soon as you turn your back, you hear the hiss of steel on leather. As you take 12 slashing damage as a great sword is raked up your spine. As far as I know, you're still standing.
I'm just gonna turn
That
around
just
like,
hurt
you
like
rat!
hell.
Ow! You rat bastard! And I'm gonna punch him.
Okay. Roll the hit, please.
I rolled in D&D Beyond. Give me a moment. 22.
Okay, that's it. Please roll damage.
Oh, you don't roll for unarmed strike, but I do 6 damage.
Okay, so you give him a pretty fierce punch to the face. A little punch to the helmet. Like, it's enough that you hear the helmet sing from the impact. The captain is not to be disturbed. Crusher, what are you doing while all of this is going on? Your tour guide has been dragged through a curtain.
Okay, so I'm going to.
There's the sound of a fight on the other side of that curtain.
Okay,
It's
I'm
gonna be like
going
one of those
to.
cartoon battles.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. Can I go back to the pantry and start raiding?
Oh, sure. Look.
Okie dokie.
It's like, oh, bye.
Like, I ain't
Okay.
dealing with that right now. If I hear yelling, I will go, but right now I'm raiding their pantry. I'm hungry.
You bastard! The captain said he didn't want to be disturbed. He is striking again with this great sword. He's actually really good with this great sword.
Can I hear
It doesn't hit that
this?
time. Yeah, you can hear there's some sort of commotion going on outside, but Stern is currently talking to you, so it'd be rude to interrupt. It's like,
That's true. Mosquito Man wouldn't say a gosh darn
you're
thing.
just standing there while someone is getting their ass beat on the other side of the door. Stern is talking to you, explaining the situation. I think that's Bulwark getting his ass killed. Anyhow, he does not hit, by the way, so there's that horrible noise of steel scraping on stone. As this guy growls, having missed such a large object. Your turn, Deagle.
At first I laugh at him, then I punch him again.
Okay,
24.
that hits. Roll damage.
I don't roll, remember? Just
Oh, right.
6.
Okay. Fuck you. Ugh. So, with that, he just lets his sword clatter to the ground. He pulls off his helmet and spits out a tooth. Fucking guy. He's not happy, but he's not exactly in a decent enough shape to, do much of anything.
Yeah, I walk into the office.
Yep.
Whatever.
So walking into the office. walking into the office, you see a dragon cultist sitting at a table with your companion. You also see Volgar Stern currently looking out one of the portholes in the wall, as though he's just finished saying something and he's letting the room settle and contemplate. Hearing the door open and close, he turns around, and scans the room. You're short a couple, aren't you?
Yeah. I don't know where the other one is right now. Probably still sleeping or something. But I know the birds are outside still.
I'm pretty sure he's just outside the door.
Well,
Oh,
someone
well.
get him.
Go look and they just find me in the pantry because I
know
looking
what?
through everything.
You know what? He points a finger at Mosquito Man. Can explain everything. I have to get the troops rallied up. Fine. You're only just now realizing this, Desert Eagle, but he is walking with a cane.
What happened to you?
Very, very, very lovely side effect of a gift from a dragon cultist. And with that, he just kind of hobbles out the door. There's that. He brushes past you. Captain, good to see you. Shut up. And he just leaves the room, leaving you, the cultist, and Mosquito Man alone in the room.
Isn't Crochet being brought towards us or something?
Crochet.
No, they don't even know I'm. They don't even know I'm not outside the room.
You hear a ram's horn being blasted, and at
I
once
turn around.
Yeah, at once you can hear the sound of every troop in this entire building, which is mostly composed of goblins at the moment, readying their weapons and just looking at each other uncertainly before heading to the noise. This
Yeah,
unfortunately
What have I
includes
found in the pantry?
this fellow all the way at the back door. Hey, what are you doing in there?
I just say I'm looking for something to eat.
Well, fine. Just take some crackers. Just take some crackers. You had friends, right? You came in here with friends.
Oh yeah, let me go back to him. So
Yeah.
I just took a small packet of crackers and I leave.
Good.
Like I just go out the room, this way.
Okay. And then there's the curtain of fighting, where there's a little bit of a spray of gore on the wall, mostly from Stanley spitting out his teeth one by one.
I just look at the teeth. I'm like, looks like someone got punched by an elephant.
Can it?
Then I sort of.
You didn't even realize he
advancing
was in the
towards
room.
Oh, he was in the room.
Yeah, he was in the room when you said that. He's like, can it? Spits out another tooth.
Okay, I just went into the room like awkwardly.
So, you guys are all gathered in the same chamber. The dragon cultist is currently cleaning off a set of very crude medical instruments. Quite satisfied with what he's done with himself. Well, quite satisfied with what he's done for his commander. You can hear him, and you can hear the commander. Well, not the commander, the captain, going off about something, reclaiming what is rightfully his. I don't want to use that word. From a traitor and a deceiver. And the Red Brand Bandits seem to really like that concept, but the goblins don't seem to be too sure of it. So with that, you are all in the same room. One of you has more information than everyone else.
Tell everyone. Okay, so I talked to Stern while he was recovering a little bit, and as you might believe it, remember when we were leaving town and the captain of the guard was acting really suspicious?
Yeah.
And dealing with like colorful cultists and just being terrible?
Yeah, I remember that.
Sort of.
Yeah, well, you know how like none of the people in the town are really that big of a fan of her?
Yeah.
I found out why.
What's the reason?
Okay, so Grively, like, so he used to be, So Stern used to be the guard captain of Phandalin, and Grively was the lieutenant. And she got rid of his role when he was on a mission at Thundertree, and then placed a bounty on his head. So he was trying to reclaim his title, and the other guards are the bandits out there. They're not actually bandits, they're actual guards. And a lot of the guards in Phandalin, you know how they did a bad job? It's because they're replaced by incompetent and often corrupt individuals. And we kind of just helped with all that. So we should help. Because she basically kicked him out and placed a bounty on his head so she could take control of everything. In fact, she's the one bossing the mayor around.
I give a sigh. Yeah, dang it, he got played like a fiddle.
Yep. So let's go help him.
I agree with this.
Sure. Could be fun.
She didn't have the money anyway. Besides, we got enough from looting the area where the dragon was. I mean, remember how broke they were? It's not like a bounty's gonna work. So don't worry about it. I give Bulwark a pat on the back as I start walking towards the horns, which Stern had blown and everything.
All right.
I just follow suit because I have nothing else to do.
All right. So, you actually don't need to go find Stern, because Stern himself actually comes to find you.
Mm.
And I'm using the wrong tool. Entering through the side door that you guys had just deemed unimportant at the time. Oh, good, you're all here. Listen, I've got a special task for you. I can take the town on my own. I've got enough men, and I heard what you. And as you know, those guards aren't going to put up much of a fight. Show them a bunch of actual soldiers, and I can probably sell a few goblins to that dragon, get a little extra muscle. I could probably take that town back, no matter what defenses that rat bastard's built up in my absence. I'm sure people would love to see a guard captain with some fang. Back. But in the meantime, I have something much, much more important for you to figure out.
Look.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you're first.
See, that cultist over there, he owed me a favor. I guess now I owe him one. He's part of a particular sect of maniacs, I have dubbed them, that seek to do something absolutely unspeakably stupid. Are you familiar, perchance, with the dragon gods?
Bahamut, ain't it?
Technically that would require a religion check, Bulwark.
Oh, sorry.
Can I roll religion?
Everyone can roll religion.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna try.
Except Mosquito Man. Mosquito Man is at disadvantage.
He doesn't even get to roll.
16.
He knows nothing.
3.
I rolled a 3.
He's like, I know Jesus.
Okay, Joseph Heinrich is like, Jesus is only God. I don't know who this Jesus is. Anyhow, so Desert Eagle, you're aware that there are 2 of them. You are aware that one of them is Chaos and Order, and you know the name of Bahamut, because that one is much more widely revered. You do not know the name of the other one off the top of your head. But you feel like you've heard it somewhere.
It's Bahamut and something with a T.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he's a servant of the other one. The one, the Chaos one. What was her name? Tiamat. Louder, please. Her name was Tiamat. Yes, her name was Tiamat. Thank you. And what exactly is her plan for the mortal realm? Fucking no. Understandable, except that I heard your mutterings. She just wants to rule it So with that, Stern just kind of pats the cultist on the head. He's like, "Good boy."
Hi, Dad.
Now then, as you may have guessed, having a dragon god of chaos with absolutely no fear of consequences for her actions, gallivanting around the realm might not be conducive to the survival of anyone in the realm. Now, I'm gonna be blunt with you. I like my town. I like the people in it. I like the lives of the people around it. I would very much rather keep them. So if you're willing to work with me on this one, I'm afraid I'm going to have to send you far away. You probably won't see the town of Phandalin as it falls and is rebuilt. But you'll be part of a much bigger problem.
They are going to cut people.
I've trimmed her claws.
Meeks? These things are sharp as shit. Yeah.
Can I count on you to take care of this? It's not going to be. It's not
I
going to
give
be
a
easy.
nod.
I wouldn't blame you at all if you delegated the task to someone else down the road.
I give a nod and I just say, "We'll do it."
Why not? Could be fun.
Good
Really
people.
interesting.
You're good people. I have questions about some of you, but you're good people, for the most part. Here. At the very least, you deserve this. And with that, he tosses a bag.
I pick up the bag.
40 gold.
40
Congrats.
gold.
Okay, I am putting that amongst everyone.
All right.
Because I already have way too
For
much money
for
on hand.
reference, 40 gold is 4 platinum, technically speaking.
Yes.
Yes, I am aware. I have 50 gold on me.
Yeah, I'll
I
take
am wait.
one platinum.
Okay.
We can't convert it. We're not at a. I don't think we can even convert it ourselves.
Yeah,
We're not
this isn't Terraria.
converting.
You can't use magic to convert 10 gold into 1 platinum coin.
Yeah,
Fine, I'll take
we're not
15.
we're not converting it. We're just saying the relative.
We're
conversion.
splitting it up amongst ourselves.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll take 10.
Okay. So then I get 5 because I already have so much money, and Toaster wants some 15.
I think that still
And I'll
is...
take 20.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Who's taking how much money?
I took 5. Toast taking.
I'll take 20.
And then
Oh
5
wait, no, that means I can get 15. Crap. Screw that. I'm adding 10 extra.
Okay, so it's 15, 15, 5. It's 15, 15, 10, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, Stern leaves the room. The cultist looks severely disappointed with himself. He went from riding high, like, yes, I have cured death, to, damn it, I gave away my god's plot in like 2 minutes. So he's just sitting there awkwardly. He's like, so, what's your next move?
I look to him.
I think this is a fair spot to leave this module.
Actually, yes.
Module over.
Finally! Thank God!
And we
Fine.
haven't even breached 10, and it's not even 10 p.m. yet.
It's not even 10 p.m. yet. I'm going to send I did prepare a finale script just in case we didn't have full attendance. So of course I'll be sending that through private messages to everyone, so you guys can read what I have prepared. But for the time being,
Gotcha.
we're going to take 2 weeks off, and we'll be back with Horde of the Dragon Queen. 2 weeks time, so that will be April. Not April. What the fuck?
That's
2 weeks from 2 weeks from October 7th, 2022. Whatever day that ends up being. Adios.
Are you
Have a good
talking about Ninja Turtles lore?